darlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here. For those of you who are returning and who are my subscribers, thank you for coming back for another message from Spirit. Just a quick note, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I am available. My calendar is open. Check out capellawellness.com. I have plenty of services there because I do a lot of work with my clients, and check out the Capella memberships that I have as well. You get exclusive content. It's kind of like Patreon, but I built it on my own platform where you get additional guidance like what needs to be healed for the month, what needs to be unblocked for the month, and you will also have access to daily guidance. I will do videos for every day of the week. It's at least 3 to 5 videos a week to help supplement the readings that you watch here on YouTube, okay? There are different tiers. All of the different tiers have different perks, so I would highly recommend that you check that out to help you with your spiritual growth, because that's what this is about. All right, guys, with that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are awesome. I think I said that in Aries' reading. Anyway, Leo. Oh my gosh, I can't get these cards right. I send you much love and many blessings to you, as I always do. I'm kind of still recovering from Aries' reading because it was a really big one. It had a huge message in it, and I'm just in awe of how God worked everything out in my life to actually talk about what I did in Aries' reading, and it's just awe-inspiring by how the universe and God works in our lives. But anyway, if you're curious about what that's all about, I would highly recommend you checking out Aries' reading. So, we're going to see what's going on with you right now, Leo. What obstacles you are facing and what lessons you're learning from this situation to help you with your spiritual growth, because this is what this is about. We're then going to get guidance from Spirit on how to best navigate these energies, what your wellness message is, what is going on with love and relationships for you, and lastly, we are going to take a look into what the full moon in Sagittarius is bringing you. It has already passed, I believe, by the time you watch this, because it was on June 14th. Okay. I'm actually recording this the day of the full moon in Sag, but by the time you watch this, it'll be the day after. If you know where 23 degrees of Sagittarius is in your chart, I highly recommend you check that to see how you're going to be impacted by this moon. All right, guys. What is going on with Leo? Oh boy. Oh my God. Aries got this card too, but in the lesson position, but still, nonetheless. It's the sun. Okay, Leo. What's interesting, let me show you the bottom of the deck, because I'm like, what? 5 of Pentacles. So remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door and make sure you are honest with yourself. So for some of you, your finances are having a huge turnaround, okay? You're coming out of the woods. If you've been having financial hardships, things are changing for the better, okay? Things are looking up. There's something about a lot of abundance suddenly coming in for you. This might have been a test for you, and I'm hearing this might have been a test from Saturn to see if you were going to be able to handle this what's it called? Excuse me, this wilderness phase. Okay. Sorry, I was eating lime chips before I started this reading, and now it's kind of like jacking me up. So there's something about things are improving. There's a big turning point with regards to your finances, and this is for those who've been having financial hardships, okay? A lot of positive changes. Things are really looking up. You're coming out of this wilderness period, coming out of the woods. Okay, so this is beautiful. There's a lot of abundance. This is a completely new beginning, Leo. And if you guys know tarot, this is the best card in the deck. It's the happiest card in the deck. Happier times, Leo. There's some beautiful things happening after coming out of this, like, oh man, when are things gonna change, right? And 5 is about changes. Maybe you were being rejected by people, okay? By family, by friends, by potential partners. People aren't buying your subscriptions or your products or your services, all right? People keep like passing you by on the street or something like that. Harsh conditions, okay? That's changing. It's changing, Leo. So congratulations. You guys have the sun. It's your card. It's your card, Leo. So it's going to be much happier times, like beautiful energy, a lot of abundance, new beginnings. It's like you're heading into this new phase. You're riding off into the sunrise instead of the sunset. You're riding off into this new world where things are going to be a lot brighter, a lot more vibrant. I'm hearing you're going to be living a more vibrant, abundant life going forward. Okay, these hard times are over. They're over, Leo. Oh my God, I feel so excited. I want to hug all of you because I can feel it, because I'm kind of sort of in this too. I've been in I'll be honest, I'm in a wilderness season. Okay, so in case maybe you might be shocked by that, but I'm being honest so that you guys know that, yeah, it's been a massive test for me with this wilderness season, okay? But I've still been able to maintain my high vibration, and that's what some of you have done. You're still being beacons of light, faith, and hope to others. You're still remaining optimistic, right? You're still going into this life where, you know what, I gotta be the Leo. That's, you guys are the spotlight people. You're the ones who shine the brightest usually, you know, so you're still staying in your element. Be like, you know what, I'm not gonna let this get me down. I'm still gonna remain optimistic and move forward with my life and continue to follow the light, okay? You guys are holding the light, trusting the light, staying in the light, all of that stuff, and shining your light. I mean, look how bright this card is. It's freaking solar plexus chakra on steroids, okay? So that is an awesome thing. There could be an illness for somebody here. You're recovering from an illness, all right? Or recovering from just like really low self-esteem or just like victimhood, maybe even. Take care how it resonates, but it's beautiful, okay? It's beautiful. You're really coming out of some big test, something very challenging, okay? It's nice. And I really do think God was trying to see if you were still going to follow his light, if you were going to trust in the process, trust in God, believe in miracles, believe in the impossible. You continue to love life, to be playful. You didn't let this get you down. Okay? You did not let this get you down. And Leo, for you guys to be able to do that, that takes a lot of willpower and strength, okay? I mean, look who's underneath. Look who's underneath the 5 of Pentacles. It's the Queen of Wands. That's your energy, right? You are part of this because you're fire. You continue to shine your light. You continue to be that excellent leader, that beacon of light, faith, and hope for others, to help them through their dark times, even though you were going through whatever hardships you were going through, whether it's money, illness, or just, you know, lack of energy. Like, man, you know, again, being rejected by people, like nobody's buying my stuff or nobody is supporting me. This is lack of support. Okay, you guys got that message last week or twice already. It's like, I'm getting a strong lack of support here. Again, yes, for some of you, there is finances, there is illness, but take it how it resonates, right? Lack of support. You were still in your power, shining your light, doing your mission work, even though you were not getting any help. People weren't supporting you. People weren't backing you up with your projects, your ideas. They weren't coming to you for guidance or for whatever, like I said, whatever that is for you. You were still shining your light and being that beacon. You didn't allow this to affect your mission work, Leo. You didn't allow this to affect your energies. This is a very powerful, very vibrant individual, very charismatic. People love her. She has high energy. This is ridiculous high energy. I told you, solar plexus on steroids, okay? And you were able to maintain that even though this was going on in the background, okay? And let me tell you, I am living this, and it's been hard to do because it's kind of like, I'm doing all that I can, God. I'm doing my mission work. I'm trying to be this light for others and be optimistic and be playful and help others, right? But then it's kind of like being more in this energy helped me forget about this. And I was told by God, this is temporary. That you are in the wilderness season for a reason. But a lot of you are coming out of this. Things are improving, okay? Positive changes. All right? Because you maintained this energy right here. There's also some of you, you're business owners, I know. You still stayed true to your mission. And you didn't focus on the financial aspects of your business, supposedly for some people. You just stayed true to remembering what your role as this Queen of Wands is, whether you're male or female, and continuing to shine your light. Because you knew if you let this get to you, you were going to have no light to shine, period. Okay? You realize that if you're going to rise, you might as well shine. And that's what you did. You were able to live another day. There were still things going on, right? The disappointments and just like being left out in the cold. Where's my support? What's going on here? But you overcame that. That's how powerful and how strong you are, Leo. It's beautiful. See, disappointments, heartbreak, but I'm getting more disappointments than anything else. And you still did this. This is beautiful. 5 of Swords. Yeah, there's another 5 with the changes. You know, people taking advantage of you, or just people just walking away from you. Like, okay, they come up to you and then, oh no, do an about face or whatever. This is about, I'm hearing people making false promises, which is what I never get with this card, but that's what I'm channeling. People trying to take advantage, you know, people to try to win you over, all right? But this is more of you guys were like, you know what? I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to just keep persevering here. I am going to win at all costs, but in a positive way. I am not going to be defeated by this bullshit. That's how powerful you are, Leo. She doesn't take defeat. Even when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. She knows that if she dims her light, she can't manifest what she wants. And she knows she has a higher purpose. She's not going to let this get the best of her. And she's like, nope, I'm not going to be defeated. I'm going to fight this to the end. Because I know there's a bigger blessing coming. Again, with the disappointment. I'm not going to allow disappointment to get the best of me. I know this has been tiresome. I know this has been tough. I got these cups. They don't bring fulfillment anymore. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. Because again, The more you get into this energy or you're feeling stuck, the more your light dims. That affects everything. It affects the collective. It affects the manifestation of your heart's desires. But there's a bigger blessing coming, and you know it. God's like, I got this blessing behind you, Leo. Some of you, it's a relationship. It's true love that's coming in. Others of you, it's an overflow of abundance. There it is right there. There's the abundance right there. The Hanged Man, Pisces energy. You know that even though things were not moving, there you felt stuck and stagnant, okay? Things weren't going on. There were delays. You still stayed true to yourself and you still remained optimistic. You stayed centered and balanced because you looked at it from a different perspective. You said, I'm only in this season for a short while. I'm going to come out of this. You released any expectations of whatever outcome is going to happen, or more so, you just went with the flow. Water energy, right? Because it's Pisces. You understood that God was doing his thing, so you were patient about it. You took time off when you needed to. You took a pause when you needed to. And you realized, you looked at it from a different angle, said, there's something bigger that's coming. And I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to win at all costs because I'm not going to allow this to affect me. I'm not going to be defeated. There's the ace right there. Overflow of abundance. True love. Big, big, big blessings from God coming in. Like an outpouring of emotions from somebody. Maybe from a Pisces because it's right next to the Hanged Man. Again, look. There's the blessing right there. You've been patient enough. But you knew things are on hold for right now for a reason. Because God's bringing in the Ace of Cups. And if you are a divine counterpart, and this is the card that talks about divine counterparts, twin flames reconnecting, okay? So, God was testing you to see if you're going to be able to go through this wilderness season and rely solely on God so that he can bring this to you. Not only are you getting an overflow of abundance for some of you, Leo, you're getting true love. The love of a lifetime is the gift you're going to be given because you were able to overcome this. That is the biggest blessing that God can give you. And some of you have achieved this. So, oh my God, congratulations. Look, 10 of Cups. It's the happily ever after. It's definitely true love. This is a harmonious sacred union right here. And the 10, completion. You are totally coming out of this. This is major changes. 2 5s, 55 means huge changes coming, Leo. You're going to go from this, being by yourself, nobody supporting you, nobody backing you up, financial issues, whatever, to this emotional and material wealth. Spending the rest of your life with the love of your life, your kingdom ordained spouse. Blending of families, having more money than you could ever dream of. Like, this is the dream life right here. You're being incredibly blessed by a dream life here, Leo. Because you didn't back down. You were like, no, I'm not gonna be defeated. I'm not gonna let this get the best of me. And you guys did it. I love this. What is the obstacle here for Leo? What obstacle do we have for Leo? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh, are you? Oh my God. Leo, what is this? Is the Lovers with the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck? What did I say? You guys are being exceptionally blessed for pushing it through. There's definitely harmonious sacred union here for some of you. Holy cannoli. Okay. I told you a reconnecting of counterparts of twins. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh my God, this is beautiful. I freaking love this deck. I could marry it. I mean, look at this. So this is a challenge, but for those of you who've really overcame this wilderness season, okay, who've really gone through some serious tests, there's a beautiful, beautiful connection coming together that is being divine. It's very, very supported by the angelic realm. I'm being told it's a beautiful, that these angels are bringing you two together. Okay. There's harmonious sacred union definitely here for you guys. Because you stayed in your light. You stayed at a high vibration. This is bliss. You're going to be living this beautiful life in bliss going forward. And we didn't even get this card yet. This is a very vibrant, deeply passionate, deeply loving soul connection, a companionship. This is the love of a lifetime right here. Oh my gosh, with a lot of abundance and a lot of like vitality. Like, oh my gosh, Leo. Look at that. It's the Lovers. With the Sun, it's 2 major arcana there. I think Aries got all major arcana, or got a lot of them. I think Pisces got all major arcana. Huh. 4 of Wands. You're coming together. This is divine counterpart twin flame stuff, because yes, this is the 1111 card. But a major milestone is being completed here, Leo, because you persevered and you pushed through some very challenging situations, some harsh conditions, whatever those harsh conditions mean for you. You kept being left out in the cold and rejected over and over again, but you pushed through it. And now it's time to celebrate. The life ahead of you is incredibly abundant and beautiful and vibrant. You're going to be living a new life with the love of your life and perfect harmony, because you guys are vibrating at the violet flame level. You guys are now in alignment with each other, because you reached union with self already. That's union with self right there. You're no longer questioning God. You've healed the inner child. So you successfully healed the inner child, Leo. And now that you've done that, you got into union with self, and now you're coming into harmonious sacred union with your counterpart. There it is right there. Major, major achievement. It's now time to celebrate all the hard work that you have put in to yourself, to this journey, your business maybe even. There's engagement in the cards, marriage. You guys are going to move in together. Now, if marriage is a thing, though, but if it's in your contract, yes. Because I know some of the counterparts it's in the contract that they're supposed to get married, because it's part of their purpose. Because I said being the divine couple is part of some of these counterparts' purposes. So there's something about a castle. Getting married in a castle. I don't know. Traveling to see a castle. Something like that. I'm hearing Scotland, Ireland. I don't know why. But there's a big achievement here, guys. Congratulations. You have finished this journey to union with self, and now you are coming into harmonious union with your counterpart. This is beautiful. Go enjoy, have some fun. Your life is going to be very, very, very different, very happy, very harmonious, very joyful, a lot of love, a lot of celebrating. There could be a blending of families here. Okay. Wow. That is beautiful. Maybe you're moving in together. You're going to get a new home. I don't know why they're telling me this, but maybe somebody's living in a castle or something that looks like a castle. I don't know why. That's what they said. Relocating. See? Yeah, some of you are moving in together. You're relocating to a new home. You're going to get a new home. All right? There's travel involved in here. I did say something about Scotland and Ireland, so maybe some of you are going to travel somewhere where you're going to see castles or something. I keep hearing Ed Sheeran's Castle on the Hill. So there is somebody who's coming in to sweep you off your feet. Okay? They're taking a chance to come in and propose to you. All right? Or offer, you're going on a romantic trip with this person. Okay, maybe it's a romantic trip where you're going to get surprising, you're going to get engaged by surprise, or even maybe married there too. I don't know. The worst is now over, Leo. It's done. It's over. You've learned your lessons. Again, all those hardships, all that, those tough life lessons that you learned, you stood above all of that. You took all the swords out your back. And you always had that Ace of Swords with you to cut out all of the lower vibrational shit so that you could still stay in your high vibrational state. Okay? Worst is over. No more hardships. No more hitting rock bottom. All those things. There's beautiful energy here with this King of Pentacles with your finances improving. You're going to be provided for by somebody who's very kind-hearted and generous. Someone who's wealthy as well. There's another castle there. I don't know what's going on with the castles. But this person is going to take very, very good care of you. You do not have to worry about money ever again, is what I'm hearing. And for the others of you, there is like a business partnership that's coming together here. And you're going to be so happy about this. You're really going to be celebrating it because you really wanted to have somebody in your life to support you with your business here. And yeah, you could be moving or something like that, or relocating, change of residence, or your business residence is, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Where your business is changing, something like that. That's for some of you, not for all of you. There is going to be traveling involved with your business or whatever it is that you're doing, your mission work. Yeah, it's like, those hard times are over here. Things are looking up. Some of you may have been trying to get money for your business or just money to move to another house, another state, city, whatever this is, and you're getting the money for that, all right? Because there's a lot of abundance. There's beginnings here, and again with that King of Pentacles, there's got to be more money coming in if you're a business person. A lot more profit, I'm hearing. A windfall of money, perhaps, coming in from somebody, maybe from an earth sign. Doesn't have to be. This is also, your business is going to be leveling up. There's great success with your business. It's not going to be in this kind of like Five of Pentacles energy. All right, see, this is the Nine of Wands, the last challenge before you see success. Don't give up before the miracle occurs, all right? This was testing your endurance and your true grit. How bad do you want this, Leo? How bad do you really want what it is you're trying to manifest? And you guys have really persevered. It's perseverance, not giving up, okay? You didn't give up. You didn't give up. Let's see what the lesson here is. Okay, Ten of Swords. You're like, I'm not going to hit rock bottom. I'm not going to let all these harsh conditions and these life lessons get the best of me. Like I said, you took the swords out of your back. All of these lessons were here to teach you something, that you would not be defeated, that people could not put you down, make you feel like a failure, make you feel like an idiot, or make you feel like, you know, it's like giving up. This is like, I'm done. I'm dead in the water. I'm over it. And what happens is with that Rider-Waite card where the person is dead down there, some people never get back up. They stay there. They stay still feeling like a victim, that somebody's out to get them. Oh, all this stuff keeps happening to me. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna, you know, do anything about it. I'm a victim. Woe is me. That's also the Five of Pentacles. Woe is me. I'm always getting the short end of the stick. Nothing good ever happens to me. Boo hoo hoo. No. That means you've given your power away to everyone and everything when you get into that mentality, Leo. And some of you have realized, nope, that's not what I'm going to do. I'm not a victim. And the Five of Pentacles, victimization. And you took the swords out of your back. You're like, nope, I'm going to stand right here next to the swords. I'm going to carry this Ace of Swords to cut out things that don't serve me. I'm going to stay in my truth. I know that I'm a powerful being. I know I'm a child of God. That's the Sun. I have to stay focused on the mission, on the task at hand. I'm not going to cave. I'm not going to fail God's tests. King of Pentacles. Grounding. Trusting in your manifestation abilities. Understanding that this abundance, this success takes time. But your hard work paid off. It's paying off. No more financial hardships for some of you. No more going through those harsh conditions, because apparently somebody is coming in to help you with this. There's an ultimate provider here. Somebody very dependable and trustworthy, very devoted and dedicated. Could be a father, all right? Or if it's your counterpart's already a father, or they want to be this very devoted, loving, giving husband to you. This could very well be a wealthy person. Maybe they have a castle. I don't know, guys. Anything can be possible, okay? Everything's possible through God. But this person's coming in to help you out. It's like your abundance, your reward here for everything you've gone through. You probably thought that, like, let's say you had a business and it wasn't working out, right? You weren't making the sales that you were making, or people kept unsubscribing or kind of dropping off, or sales tanked, or the clients just went away and they didn't come back or something. And you're like, oh my God, what's going on? And you're like, how am I going to keep up with the business? Or how am I going to keep up with, my expenses or whatever? But God was trying to test you to see if you were going to persevere. And look what's underneath the King of Pentacles. It's the perseverance card, that not giving up card, the Nine of Wands, that true grit. Like, I'm tired. I keep overcoming trials and tribulations, guys. You guys went through some serious tests of faith and you passed them all. And what happened was that God's saying, oh, with your business or your financial hardships or the Five of Pentacles energy, that's because I'm coming in with somebody to help you. There's a big blessing for somebody here with that. Somebody's coming in to get you out of this tough, painful situation. Okay? God's blessing you with somebody, and this person is going to provide all this abundance. For some of you, you're not going to have to worry about money ever again. Others of you, there's like an investor. This is a business person who's coming in to support you, to invest in your business. Oh, hey, you know what? I love what you do. Here's like a check for $1 million or whatever, and go do what you will with the business, right? And maybe you've been thinking about moving your business to some other place where it's cheaper, or you want a different change, you want to change the scenery or something like that. And, you know, this person's coming in to support you with this. Okay, take it how it resonates, all right? That's just for like a few people. But there's somebody who's coming in to help you. And they're going to be very, very generous and kind with their money. And if it's a counterpart, this is going to be someone who's very dependable, who takes very, very care of his queen. Very good care of his queen. All right. So if you're single, I'm hearing it's like the end of being single or something, because there is the lovers here. And you are going to find somebody who's just as generous as you are, who's just as loving, and you're going to help provide for them. There's going to be this beautiful connection here. Apparently, you're going to meet this person. There is Gemini and Leo here, so maybe there's a Gemini-Leo dynamic, or those that's in your chart or not. This is also Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But something about... it's the end of this painful energy of being this successful business person, but not having a counterpart or having love in your life, okay? Apparently that's changing too. Just stay optimistic, all right? If it hasn't happened yet, Leo, just stay optimistic. Now, for the lesson here, though, because, again, that's bottom of the deck, again, what I said, you had to release the pain and sorrow. You can't stay stuck in here forever. All right. And there's something about hardships or hitting rock bottom because maybe somebody was ruled by materialism. Maybe that was what your lesson was. This Saturn's coming into this. Maybe you had to go through the wilderness season because before you maybe got greedy. You maybe hoarded your money, or you overspent your money. You were like, no, money, 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 money hungry. You did almost everything for money, and not almost everything, but you know what I mean. You were ruled by materialism before, and you hit rock bottom. This is also, somebody might have gone bankrupt or something, okay? All right? Total, like, breakdown. Like, you felt like a failure. Maybe you got bankrupt because of a divorce or something like that. Maybe this is a lesson about finding your worth, right? He's worthy through a divorce. Take it how it resonates. It's like you became a victim to money. I know that sounds weird, but that's what's coming in. This could very well have been in your birth chart, or part of what you needed to learn this lifetime about not being ruled by money and not being greedy with it, or getting greedy, right? Because maybe you had money and you didn't give to others or something like that, or you had money and God blessed you with abundance. Maybe you were wealthy, or you had a lot of money and you overdid it. Okay? You made very hasty decisions with your money, and you spent it a lot. You spent a lot of it because you were not grounded. Okay? That's for some of you, not for all of you. Okay? But apparently, all of that being ruled by materialism was here to teach you some major, major lessons. And you didn't learn it, and you didn't learn it, and didn't learn it until it hit you hard. And God knocked you on your ass, and you hit that water. And you're like, okay, now I really need to learn my lesson about this. This could also be learning about lessons about your self-worth and putting in the hard work to get success. But this is a different way of doing hard work. Not working like all hours of the day and not getting sleep. just to make a buck. This was about you raising your vibration to attract the abundance. This is the master manifester. This is also the master healer of the self. A lot of you did a great amount of healing from a divorce, from being backstabbed, from being betrayed, people continuously betraying you, you feeling like a victim. You healed from that. You're like, no, I'm not. I just realized I'm not a victim. I'm going to heal. I'm going to heal. And you did that. This is a great healer. So that's for some of you, and the others of you, there's about huge life's lessons, karmic patterns that you kept repeating that made you hit rock bottom because you just let money rule your world. You were too tied to the 3D world. Take it how it resonates. But there is something about that lesson being learned. And even though if you have a business, or, you know, the business is kind of struggling or something, you had to go through that wilderness period to learn a huge lesson about money, about materialism, about your worth, about how you can attract abundance, and it's based on your energy, right? You guys are super high energy right here. This is violet flame because that's bliss. Bliss is agape level. That's violet flame. Okay. You guys were making healthier choices for your highest good. You stopped being controlled by materialism, ruled by it, and seeing dollar signs everywhere. You started to listen to God and asking God, what choice do I need to make? Okay. Instead of making hasty decisions that were not for your highest good, that it also might have affected your health, your well-being, your self-worth, whatever. Maybe you were buying things because you didn't feel worthy, or you're trying to fill a void, or you were in a divorce and, you know, you were trying to fill a void with material things, perhaps. And that was a karmic. You were going through karmic lessons through that, and Saturn kept kicking you real hard in the ass with that until you finally learned. And maybe this counterpart was a catalyst to help you understand this, all right? For you to shine your light, to understand what true abundance is, that your vibration is what attracts the abundance. But God was testing you to see if you were going to go back to being ruled by materialism, to being greedy, to being, you know, not knowing your worth and thinking that you had to work 60 hours a week or whatever to get money. No, it was a huge test for some of you. And a lot of you passed that test over and over again. And now you're getting something absolutely beautiful here. And then there's the Knight of Wands at the top of the deck. So yeah, this was kind of like being too impulsive and trying to force things, trying to rush things to happen. Being jealous of people who had more money than you, right? This is jealousy right here, and this is jealousy right here, okay? Being possessive, or maybe dealing with people who were trying to control you with money, who were being jealous of you. Maybe that would happen in your divorce or something like that, and you overcame this, okay? This is beautiful right here. But a lot of things are changing now because of that. You're releasing the pain. You're ending the suffering. It's a recovery here. The worst is over, Leo. Wow. That is super awesome. Okay, so we're going to get guidance now for you guys. Let's see what guidance we have for Leo. Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Friendship. Nurture your relationships. Bottom of the deck is the Dove. See, there's peace and harmony being brought to a connection, brought to your life here, Leo. Take a leap of faith. So I believe because you guys took that leap of faith, you had that much faith. You were trusting in the process, right? Staying in the light, following the light, listening to God, making choices based on what God wanted you to do. Healthier choices for your highest good, right? You had that faith, and now all of this abundance, all this beautiful stuff is happening in your life. This is pretty big, Leo. I really love this energy. I feel it. Like it's like my temperature is going up because it's almost like I'm feeling the energy of the hot sun coming from the card. That's how crazy it is. So with the friendship card, we have the value of friendship is expressed by mutual understanding, compassion, and the ability to comfort each other for emotional support. Friends enjoy each other and trust one another. You may find that at this time you are being asked to assist a friend, or you will be making new friends. To be the best friend ever, give some thought to how to enhance your relationships. Friendship is graciously given and lovingly accepted. I love and appreciate my friends. I did miss a message here, though, for the obstacle. There may have been trust issues before in a friendship, in a relationship, in a marriage, okay? There was discord. You guys were misaligned. And with that Four of Wands, there was this harmony, imbalance in the family, okay? You may have been married before, and that marriage taught you a huge lesson about choosing things for your highest good, choosing your happiness first. Because apparently you're not happy. You felt like a failure in the marriage, and like everything was just falling apart. And you learned how to come out of this. So with this marriage, you started to realize that there was something bigger. There was a higher love, which is the lover's energy. And with that, you guys weren't aligned. You guys weren't on the same page. There was, you even didn't really have the same core values with regards to what family was like, or raising children even. And because you realize, like, this is not where I want to be, or you listen to God telling you, this is not what a true love is. This is not a deep soul connection. This is not a connection ordained by God. I want you to get out of this. And some of you had the guts and the courage to go through this divorce, to divorce this person. And when you did that, your true counterpart came in. And then you went through all the trials and tribulations with that connection, the counterpart connection, the twin flame connection. And it helped you to get to this energy, healing the inner child and really getting into union with self here. Okay. You also started to let go of these unhealthy attachments to relationships that weren't fulfilling. And because you've gotten to union with yourself, you're at a higher vibrational state. You're attracting better relationships into your life. So yeah, this is about overcoming trust issues and overcoming some issues in a marriage there. So that's for some of you, not for all of you. Or some issues even with the family, right? So we have Dove. The sacred dove serves as a reminder that there is always hope, new possibilities, and miracles just waiting around the corner. Enjoy each day as an adventure and live each moment to the fullest. Take a leap of faith and trust where the universe is taking you. This is your time to seize your unlimited potential and embrace yourself for new beginnings, adventure, and joy. New beginnings, adventure, and joy. Right there. I live in peace, accept miracles, and embrace new possibilities. Because you took that leap of faith and you still maintain that high vibration, the joy, the bliss, the happiness. It's all about vibration. Look, there you are, leadership. Set your goals at the top of the deck. Dragonfly, live life to the fullest. See? I love this. I love it. Way to go, Leo. All right, let's see what your wellness message is. What wellness message? There's the koi fish. That's money, abundance, wealth. I see a pen, something with writing. All right, what is the wellness message for Leo? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Oh, okay. Flow. Let life flow around you. Relax. Some of you still need to go with the flow. Don't let your ego get in the way, your unhealthy ego. Stay optimistic. Make the healthier choices for your highest good. You're not a victim. Peace. Be surrounded by peace. Peace, harmony, tranquility. Breathing. Deep breathing is a powerful tool to shift emotions. Take a deep breath. Maybe you should do it right now, Leo. Balance. Discover your inner balance with the outer world. See, I was talking about the hardworking stuff. We're ruled by materialism with the King of Pentacles and everything I was saying. Balance your life out. Just go with the flow. You can manifest the abundance that you want. It's about your vibration, not about how hard you're working. I mean, yes, you do have to put some hard work, but you don't work like a gazillion hours where you expend yourself to try to make the money. That's not how it works. Forgiveness. Discover freedom in the forgiveness of others. Okay, that's more Two of Cups, but I guess that could tie into the Lover's energy too. But what I'm also getting is that some of you, look at this. Flow, peace, breathing, and balance. Okay? Some of you, this was like a mantra almost. You guys did a lot of this. You got your life into balance. Maybe you did do breath work. You just took time out for yourself and you were living in a world of peace on your own and just going with the flow. And that's why all of these things are shifting. And the big thing is that you learn how to forgive. Instead of giving into these trust issues and the betrayal stuff, you forgave somebody who betrayed you or who maybe didn't trust you. Right? There was like an unhealthy relationship there for some of you that sounded like it happened in the past, but you learned from that. Okay. The others of you, some of you still need to take it easy more often. What's going on with love and relationships for Leo? Spirit guides, angels, galactic family, Pleiadian Sirians, please and thank you. What did I say? Core values. Seek partners whose core values align with your own. Meet your tribe at places of interest to you. What was I talking about? Core values. Obstacle, align yourself with people who have the same core values as you do. Because some of you are misaligned. You don't see eye to eye. You guys think differently. It's like the relationship I talked about in a marriage, like in mine, my ex-husband and I, we didn't have the same values. And we didn't even agree on how to raise kids. We had an idea, but we had very, very different views of success about, raising our son. And it just wasn't working out. We were so misaligned. It wasn't even funny. We were. Start seeking people who are in alignment with this, Leo. Okay. And what's interesting is that there's a fake profile here. Liar, scammer, cheap, creeper, alert, do a background check, not genuinely interested, not who you think. Is that why I said that? Oh. Okay. There's some truth coming. Some huge truth coming. In a counterpart connection or just in a relationship, could even be a friendship. I don't know, but I'm getting more. It's a counterpart that you're dealing with. You're going to get clarity. You're going to get truth about someone who used to be a friend or only wanted to be friends with you. They didn't want to move things to the next level because they didn't trust you. They thought you would backstab them, and they thought if they got into a connection with you and if they married you, that it would end up in divorce, and if they married you, you would backstab them. You would betray them because this person went through this already. If this truth hasn't come to you yet, and this is not for everybody, this is for some of you, somebody's going to confess something pretty big because it's the sun. That's God's truth. God's telling them you need to come clean with this. And I did say something about Pisces. Did I not? Watch the Pisces reading. Because Pisces got a message about coming clean. So somebody here is going to reveal the truth. They're going to illuminate something for you. They're going to give you clarity on why probably they wanted to stay friends with you. That's why it says nurture your relationships. There's persons coming in to clear the air, to give you the truth. They want a new beginning, but they cannot have a new beginning with you until they tell the truth, the whole truth. There's something here about they're going to tell you they didn't trust you because of what happened in a previous marriage. They got backstabbed. They got betrayed by their spouse, and they divorced them, and they vowed that they would never marry anyone ever again because they thought the same thing was going to happen until they met you, until they realized this was a deep soul connection, and they were in denial about this for a long time. They tried to find every way to see that, no, we don't have the same core values. No, we're not really this type of thing. They tried every way, but then they're realizing that they couldn't escape this. There was a strong magnetic attraction between the two of you. They realized that you are their counterpart as opposed to just a friend. And now that person's going to be nurturing this relationship, but they know they have to come in with the truth here. Hence the fake profile. So, and somebody might get triggered by this, but don't get triggered. Okay? Somebody could have very well created a fake profile to kind of spy on you, or maybe you already know about this. They were pretending to be someone that they weren't. They were lying about who they were. It's like they came in as somebody, oh yeah, this is me, and maybe your intuition, or maybe you told the truth or something, and you might have caught them in this and said, no, I don't think that's who you are, and they said, oh, no, that's who I am. I'm looking at not who you think. This person's claiming to be someone, but they're not that person. I'm getting a sense that for somebody here, a counterpart, created a fake profile to go see if their core values aligned with yours. To see if your core values aligned with theirs. To see if you were really who they thought you were, or what God showed them you were. They were trying to get the truth on you. This was like part of their way to get over this trust issue with you, because they thought that you were going to backstab them because you may have been similar to their previous spouse. And they were like, wait a minute, but why do I feel this deeply about this person? Why is this person so different? This can't be true. This can't be this God-ordained soul connection, because this is a very, very different connection than any other. It's the Lover's card. And this person was like, there's no way. There's no way that this could be what I think it is. This relationship is what I think it is. So they had this thing where they were thinking that, nope, I'm just going to stay friends with them. I don't want to get into union. I don't want to pursue this relationship, right? Because I feel like this person is going to betray me. That's why they disconnected from you. That's why there was this imbalance. Okay, and with the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck, there were family issues in this marriage too, because there's like children involved, because the Four of Wands that have, well, in some cards they have children, but I'm hearing children because Four of Wands is family. They didn't want to disrupt the family dynamic, because if there were kids involved and they came into union with you, or they married you, because it could be marriage, they didn't want to go through a divorce again. So this person created a fake profile to kind of check up on you, and maybe you talked to them underneath this fake profile and you kind of felt like it was somebody else. Maybe you felt it was their counterpart. It was your counterpart, and you called them out on it. Oh, no, no, no. I'm really this, but the not who you think is standing out to me. All right, Leo. So some of you are looking at, oh my God, this person's lying because they still didn't trust me. That's probably why you have breathing, balance, peace, and flow. They want you to just relax. Okay? Because some of you are not going to like this. I'm picking up on that pretty strongly. But they were doing this to see if, like, you really were in alignment with them, with what their values were. If you guys really had the same interests. Because maybe their previous spouse or connection, they pretended to like the same things, and then they did that just to get them in their clutches, and then they had an ulterior motive and backstab them. I don't know. But look what's at the bottom of the deck. It's the 1 date card. Give it at least 1 date. It takes time to know someone. Take a chance. Switch up your type. So here's the thing. If this person created a fake profile to kind of get more information on you, to like really see if you were going to betray them again, or maybe you were going to go back on your word about something, perhaps, or you get it backstabbing, I don't know. Apparently the strategy failed. And now they're like, I can't do that route anymore. I have to go ask them out on a date and talk to them about this. Takes time to know someone. Take a chance. Ask them on a date and really get to know them and talk about this. Seek partners whose core values align with your own. Meet your tribe at places of interest to you. So maybe they want to meet up with you someplace that you both like. And you guys are going to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Maybe this person was like, or they thought you were fake or something, right? Take it how it resonates. But what they should have done is they should have asked you for a date to talk about things. Now, I am getting that this person is going to ask you out on a date to talk about some serious things, because this person, most of their life, they were dealing with trust issues because they were really betrayed in a marriage. That's not going to resonate with all of you. That's just some of you. Okay? Inner work. Heal yourself first. You'll attract what you are. Choose partners that want to grow with you. See? This person's done the inner work. Manipulation, control, infidelity, disregards boundaries, egocentric, entitlement, selfish, rule breaker. See, what I'm getting is that this person, they were controlled by a narcissist in this marriage, in this relationship. And then they ended up turning into something like one. The guarded heart. See, lingering trust issues. Told you, fear from past hurts. Love can't get through that wall. Forgive and let go. Forgive and let go is a big thing. See, triggered. Overreaction. Respond rather than react. Avoid decisions based on fleeting emotions. Person would get triggered. Yep, there's trust issues here. This person had to overcome the trust issues. They're going to have to come forward and really talk about this. That's going to be a big conversation. Right there. They thought you were lying. They thought that you were not who they thought you were. And there's something about them creating a fake profile to kind of like test you. To see if you were actually trustworthy. That may be tough for some of you, but you know what? If they were actually, you know, still kind of like trying to get the truth here, and they did that, I mean, it says forgive and let go. Because this person was really, really, really hurt. And sometimes people do these things. They're not thinking straight. They don't want the past to repeat itself. And yeah, they could have just come forward initially. Hey, you know, it's me. Instead of coming in with a fake profile and say, you know, I really still have trust issues with you. Or I'm not sure, you know, if I can do this. And then they did it another way. But this person's starting to realize that's the truth has to come out. The truth has to come out. Work through your fears. The new moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. Look at all the Scorpio energy. Full moon in Scorpio. Maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. Or they have Scorpio in their chart. Okay, work through your fears. The new moon in Scorpio. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of your situation as the phoenix that's rising from the ashes, as the birth, death, rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there's a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you're magical, then this is a time to work your magic. It can also herald the start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought. I talked about being the wilderness, did I not? Maybe you have that wilderness too. And emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deep into body, mind, and spirit, so when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Have some sexy time. Time to let go of a grudge you're holding. Move on from jealousy. We talked about that. Stop being obsessive. Could it be you're being paranoid? Make an investment. Scorpio is the sign of death and rebirth, magic and shamans. Its energy is a little bit dark, occult, and even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadow, but Scorpio demands it. In fact, it's through working through your dark side that you can get into the light, and the new moon in Scorpio suggests you need to do that now. Work through the dark to get to the light. And then the full moon in Scorpio. If you've been feeling paranoid and acting weird, take this card as a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. If someone has been unkind to you, perhaps it's time for you to release them. This card heralds an emotionally intense time since both the full moon and Scorpio themselves are both extremely intense. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. For some, however, this card has a totally different meaning. Your sex life can improve now if you make an effort. Use your magic. You have all you need inside you to bring about your desired result. Emote. It's all better out than in. It's time to move from living fearfully to living joyfully. You're right to have your suspicions. Oh boy. Grudges are toxic. Let something go. The end of an argument. The full moon in Scorpio has a sting in its tail. It can herald a vindictive end to a relationship. It can also be a time when we want to be good, but we're naughty. If you pull this card, no matter when, your dark side and your shadow self may be showing. The full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you were thinking of making some magic, this is your time to do it. Again, you could be in this relationship now where someone is being a liar, right? Some unhealthy relationship. You guys are misaligned, okay? Someone's not who they think you are, and you know, it's they keep betraying you. But here's the thing, because you got to work through your fears, release negativity, because see, the vindictive end to a relationship, don't be vindictive, okay? It's calling for forgiveness here. Grudges are toxic. Let that go. Let that go. You can't hold any more grudges anymore. Especially if you've been betrayed by someone in a previous marriage. You need to let that shit go, Leo. And that's not going to apply to everybody. That's for some of you. Release that. Step out of your comfort zone is the North Node right there. Let go of those grudges, especially if you've been betrayed in a previous relationship or in a marriage. Stop trying to assume that your person, or this is your person, has to stop assuming that you're going to do the same thing to them, okay? Again, there's something about trust issues. Is this person really in alignment with me? Or is this person fake? But I did get something about somebody creating a fake profile to trying to see if you really are who you are and if you're going to betray them somehow. Yes, it sounds weird, but look, there's probably a huge test with whatever this is, okay? To see if you're really going to give unconditional love to this person, because this person's still having a little bit of a hard time letting go of this, of being backstabbed perhaps. And it says you have your right to have your suspicions. Okay. But look, the way I look at it, and I may be different, and this is just what I'm going to say, dealing with someone like that, I understand why this person is doing this. They're still coming from a very scared place. It's like cowardice, whatever that word is. Because at the end of the day, if they really care for you and they know you're their counterpart, and there's a very deep connection to you, they're passionate about you, they love you deeply and wholeheartedly, the last thing they want is to be betrayed by you. That would be even worse than being betrayed by whoever betrayed them before. And for somebody, it's an ex-spouse. So they're making sure that you're not going to do that, because there's still a little bit of a grudge that with this backstabbing that happened to them, and then it caused a divorce for some of them. So this person might have created a fake profile to just test you to see before they move forward. Is this person still vindictive? Or maybe they asked questions and they said, is this person still mad at me? Is this person, you know, still caught up in the past? Do they have grudges against me, type of thing? But you know what, Leo? It's your choice. But what I teach forgiveness and compassion and unconditional love. Because for me, I have to put myself in that person's shoes. If somebody was that jacked up by a marriage, that would explain a lot. But at the same time, that person is really just going to have to come forward with the truth and stop trying to pretend someone that they're not, to try to find out if you're going to betray them in the end, or if you still have this bitterness or something, or if you still, you know, are a little bit angry, or to see if you still, if you really are this compassionate, vibrant person. There's a lot of optimism being called for here, and you got to release that negativity. Because if this is your true counterpart, and this is a massive test for you to pass, some of you are going to pass, some of you are going to fail. But I know for me, if that's coming around, as long as this person tells the truth, then we're good. We're golden. And then you just let life flow and you relax. Be surrounded by peace. Don't get caught up in drama, Leo. I know drama tends to kind of like surround your energies. Work through that, okay? Work through your fears by going with the flow, being at peace, balancing your life, and breathing, all right? Nurture your relationships. Talk about it. Have heart-to-heart conversations. Get to the bottom of it, okay? But anyway, that's what I have to say for that, because I got to pick up my son. Hopefully this helped you. If you would like to sign up for a Capella membership where you get exclusive content and freebies and discounts depending on the tier, lots of stuff, lots of other videos that I put out, check out the description box below for the link to go to that page, or go to CapellaWellness.com and click on the Capella memberships link there. If you want to book a personal reading, go to capellawellness.com. Check that service suite out. If you have any questions about anything, about this reading, about my services, about myself, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Okay, guys? All right, that concludes your reading, Leo. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.